been nearly 2 decades now since Kate Winslet stole our hearts in Titanic, and she's lacing up her corset once again for her new movie. It's called A Little Chaos. Today's Erica Hill is here. She had a chance to sit down with the Oscar winner. That's a nice treat.
It was a nice treat. It was sort of a last-minute treat, and I was happy to take the assignment because she was absolutely lovely. These days, the most important role in Kate Winslet's life is that of mom. She's got an 18-month-old with her husband, Ned Rock and Roll, at home, along with an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old. Between raising her growing family and a filming schedule that shows no sign of slowing down, you could easily argue that at this point in her career, Winslet has never been busier or happier.
Your Majesty.
Elijah, honest, sent. Some of the roses seem faded and overblown.
That fate awaits all roses, sire.
Walk with me.
Kate Winslet is returning to her roots in A Little Chaos, set in the days of Louis XIV.
I hadn't done a period film for a very long time, and just for no reason other than, it hadn't happened that way.
It's a genre she's happy to revisit, and one that earned her the nickname the English Rose early in her career.
Yes. No. Never absolutely.
In A Little Chaos, Winslet plays a landscape designer commissioned to work in the gardens of Versailles.
Looking at these plans, there seems to be no trace.
I would not agree.
Do you have a green thumb in your own life?
No, I wish I did. There are 2 things every year I say, right, this year I'm going to learn French and I'm going to learn how to garden. And I feel I've been saying those 2 things for the last decade, if not more. But this is the year when I'm going to learn French and I'm going to learn how to
We're going to hold you to that because this would be a good way to be inspired to do both things.
I know. Well, it has inspired me. The thing is, it really did, truly did inspire me. It genuinely did, actually. And so, no, I certainly did go home and, rather than having my little, pots of herbs in the kitchen, I decided I really would plant them, and, so they've kind of flourished, and I cook with them every day. And so, that's kind of been a nice little touch.
Of course, carving out the time may be the biggest challenge for this mother of 3. After more than 2 decades on the big screen, Winslet is in the midst of her busiest year yet, with 4 films out in 2015.
The last couple of years, I've had this sort of, real love of working a lot, actually, and I've done really quite a few things, which has been just fantastic. I've had lots of great opportunities that have come my way to play lots of very, very different roles. It's safety that has abandoned me. It's all been a lot of colourful, great, creative stuff. And I've really wanted that. And I think approaching 40, I've almost been like striving for that level of diversity in my own creative life.
Women are really embracing 40.
Yeah.
What are you excited about when it comes to turning 40?
I honestly, I want to go rocketing to 40. I want to climb a mountain on my 40th birthday. I'm going to have a festival of parties. I just want to do lots of different things. I do feel really great. I feel, naturally very strong, truly feel physically probably stronger than I ever have done, and fitter and healthier and all those great things. And, it's growing older, for me at least, is really empowering and not in any way daunting.
One of the other great things she said, Matt, she was talking about how she feels more fit and stronger than she ever has in her life. She said, I realized growing up, I never heard any woman say, gosh, I love my curves, gosh, I love this, gosh, I'm strong, even if they weren't saying something negative. So she's made it a point in front of her kids to really embrace that. And now her 14-and-a-half-year-old daughter has said, Mom, isn't it great we have these curves? And isn't it great we're so strong? And
it works.
Yeah, so she's really empowering that next generation, which is lovely, too.
I want to go rocketing into my 60th birthday.
I think you could do it.
Yeah, I got a little ways. All right, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.